Hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I got this story. I wanted to do a video because I got this story where we got Christy, Giles, and her friend. So it happened in LA, right? So these girls went to a party, like, right? But this girl was married, right? So this girl is married, going to an after party. Promote herself like as a model. You got to meet people, network, right? Well, one of the guys that she met, she didn't really meet him. Her friend did, right? His name was David Pierce. Okay, so this guy is like a known predator, known rapist. But he's like out in the open, like, oh yeah, I just kind of do it, but like it's a hobby. But these girls kind of consent to it. Well, I mean, it's called play ball. Like, if these girls are playing ball with him and they're cheating with their husbands and to get leverage into the media, the industry. Yeah, these girls are in the industry, right? I know about the industry. I'm in the music industry, okay? So, what I'm trying to say is that, the industry is dangerous because, the music industry, the sex industry, the film industry, they're filmers. The people that got arrested, they filmed those girls. So, Christy Giles was married in LA, went to an after party to the warehouse in LA, some underground secret Paris Hilton connection. So this guy David Pierce is like, he's a con. He's really good at like manipulating women. He's actually a really good looking guy, so he doesn't really need to rape women. You know what I'm saying? So, like, honestly, this guy's sitting tight with a good case, good alibi, and so are his friends. Because I actually saw a video on Christy Giles about the text and the timeline, and they consented to go to those guys' apartment. In fact, this is what I think happened. The snuff film. This is what I think. I think this guy, David Pierce, is involved with people, in very high up. And when you're involved with high up, you're involved with people like the Illuminati. They're into blood sacrificing. They're into some crazy evil stuff. You know what I mean? And I mean, sometimes the underground world can be enticing. Especially for women like Hilda and Christy. I think he was persuaded by this guy. He had a lot of connections. He could put them in the box office. He had connections, and that's how he rapes these girls. He uses his connections and his strong points to rape women, but you can't prove that he raped women. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these girls said they consented to his abuse. It's not really rape if they consented. So you understand? There's a lot of consensual, a lot of middle ground. He's taking advantage of a middle ground situation, and sometimes that's all you need. And if a girl's gonna consent to drugs, you know what I'm saying? You don't have proof. There's no film. So I think Christy Giles and Hilda were persuaded with these three men, went back to the apartment, consensually. There's a text that says that, I'm in the kitchen, you want to do a line. At 5:36 a.m. Okay, so they were at the club at 2. Come on, man. They left the club around 2:36 before 3 a.m. That's like, what time is the bar closed? 2. That's what time a bar closes, 2. They left at 2:30 from that warehouse club. That warehouse club stays up all night. They were partying up all night. They were doing coke with this guy. He probably did drug him, but I don't think not to rape him. No. I think they left at 2:30. What were they doing between 3 and 5:30 in the morning? There's a gap time right there. I mean, come on, man. Read between the lines. Hilda's in the kitchen. Where's Christy Giles with the 2 other guys? See what I'm saying? They were getting along for, say they got the apartment around 3:30. So they were there for a good hour and a half to 2 hours before they were like, yo, let's go. See what I'm saying? So there was a lot of, really, they were at an after party. They really were. And, who knows? Could have laced the cocaine. Cocaine could have been white heroin, for all we know. We don't know. But what we do know is that they voluntarily took a drug. And they probably did overdose taking that drug. They both did a line. Probably had fentanyl, heroin. You can make heroin look white, Fentanyl's white. Cocaine looks white. They were tricked. They were already at the apartment. They consensually went to David Pearson's apartment and were there for 2.5 hours. What were they doing before they were like, yo, let's get out of here? What were they doing? They were separated. Hilda was with Pierce. Christy was with 2 other guys. What were they doing for 2 hours? And then they did drug. And then another 10 hours goes. And I think they were, I think that they were definitely having sex. Consensually. Before they were drugged. And I think they did a snuff film. And I think they filmed the girls dying. That's what I think. And they sold the film for a lot of money. And I think that's what these guys are known for. They're known for snuff films. These guys are snuff films. You caught serious predators, serious serial killers who are snuff film artists. That's what these guys do. They did in Oklahoma. It's a trend now. And I feel sorry for these girls because they were set up. But you know what? They consensually went to their apartment, consensually, spent 2.5 hours with them, consensually were using drugs with them. That we know. Consensual. There's a lot of consensualness here before something went wrong. I think they filmed them for 10 hours dying. I think they filmed them dying, and then they probably indulged in some more, grown-up activity, if you know what I mean. So I think a lot of it was filmed, and I think there's a film out there. That's all I can say. These guys are film artists. I'm a film artist. I'm doing a video because I did a lot of research, so I got to get off.